Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this episode, I'm going to talk about breakout trading. First of all, I'm going to explain the strategy behind it, how to get an entry. Stay to the very end of the video and I will give you my opinion on this strategy. Okay, let's dive in. So here we have an image price action just below the key resistance level. The strategy behind breakout trading is you can draw a triangle and it can break out of the triangle from the upside or it can break from the downside. But essentially, breakout trading is you're trying to find an entry before the price takes off and breaks to a new higher high or a lower low. So basically, this line here is a key level line. It's a resistance line. So you have the price action coming up, hitting off this line. And obviously, it's not shown in this diagram, but it would hit off this line numerous times. So it would be a solid resistance line. So eventually, when price does break out, traders want to get an entry. As you can see sometimes in the chart that you can get explosive moves. So essentially, it's very risky to put on a trade right at the resistance level because there's also a chance of the price just falling back inside the range. So what most traders do, they wait for price to break out of the resistance level and wait for it to come back to retest. Some traders would just take an entry here at the retest, but it's very risky because sometimes the price can just fall back underneath the resistance and just fall back into that range. So as you can see now in the next diagram, you can see here, so the price action comes back, retests it, and shoots off again. So the best, safest entry would be here at this point when it breaks this higher high. So it's a break of structure. And it's the safest entry because then chances are that price will move higher. But some traders would enter here before it even breaks out, which is extremely risky. And 9 out of 10 times it's just going to fall back in the channel here. Some other traders then would wait until it breaks out, wait for a retest, and buy the retest. And hopefully it holds as support. But again, the safest strategy is wait for the price action to make a break of structure, which would be break this higher high and take your entry here. Okay, so I'm going to move back to trading view now and I will show you some examples in live charts. So I'm going to draw a horizontal line here because it is acting as resistance. As you can see, I'll just get my brush here. There was a few touches here, here, another one here. You could call this resistance here, here, here. So you can see there has been plenty of touches on this resistance line. So this is previous price action. Now I did cut the price here, but I let it play and you can see what happens. So as you can see, the price action here broke out a resistance. And did you see the second candle came down to retest it as support? You can see that wick came down, just touched the resistance line, and then it formed 3 green candles in a row. Now, what you want to do is go into a lower time frame to catch the retest. And also bring up your, you can also use your volume indicator for confluence. So as you can see, I have the blue line is the average volume. And as you can see, the past 4 candles have been green and have been over the average. So this is a great sign that it's going to be a solid breakout. So what you want to do is wait for it to break out, wait for the retest, and buy the retest. Or, let's draw a line here. Or as you can see, the price breaking this previous high of the first candle. So right here would be another entry, would be the safest entry. Some traders like to just buy the retest, especially if they see the green volume come in. Other people then would just wait until it breaks the higher high, which would be a break of structure. Those would be your two solid entries. The advantage of buying it just on the resistance line is you'll get more percentage move out of the trade. You have to be very careful that the price action doesn't just fall back into the range. So I'll just let this one play out here. I'll zoom back out first. So I'll let it play. And yeah, it was a nice solid breakout. So you would have got a nice trade there. And if I zoom out here a little bit, so my first take profit zone would be around these areas here. So if I just draw a horizontal line here, roughly in between maybe this lower low and this higher low. And it's also lining up with this high over here. So that would be a very good take profit zone. And as you can see, price did actually jump way past that. So usually what I do there is I take 50% profit there. That would be my first TP. And then here would be my second TP. TP meaning like take profits. So that's how I would have done that trade there. So here's another example of a triangle. So I just drawed my top trend line here, touching, made one touch, 2, 3, 4 touches on the top, and then I just drawed another trend line at the bottom. Again, you're waiting for it to break the trend line, watch it to come back, retest, try and catch an entry. Okay, so I'm going to play this chart now, and we'll just keep an eye on it. Now, as you can see, price broke out. Now I'm just going to check the volume. See, there was plenty of volume that came in. Price broke out, didn't come down to retest, but it sold off very quick. That was look at the size of that red candle. There was plenty of volume. So this is what you call a fake out, or even a bull trap. So basically, the market traps retail investors. So everyone is getting bullish. Everyone thinks that this is going to be a confirmed breakout. But essentially, you have like a fake out here. Price is trending, bouncing off each trend line, breaks out of that trend, and you can see then there was a big red volume spike. So it brought the price back down. So you either call this a fake out or a bull trap. So when you see this happen, you have to act quickly, close your trade, and then go short, because what the market is doing is it's actually trapping all the retail investors. So all the retail investors that went long here, they're trapped, price is going down. And usually when this happens, the retail investors get punished. So you can see now, I'll play out that the price completely sells off here. So it's very easy to get trapped when you're taking these trades. So you have to be very, very focused, pay close attention to the screen, to the chart, look at the volume indicator for confluence. And once you catch that it's a fake out or a bull trap, switch up your biases. Instead of going long, go short, because usually what the market punishes the retail investors that went long. Usually the price makes a very big move to the downside. So just to go back to this diagram again here. So basically, when you are setting this trade, always make sure you set a tight stop loss. So if the price action does go below the previous resistance and doesn't hold it as support, at least then you would have your stop loss very close. So your invalidation. So it would actually, if price action did break below the key level here, it would cut your trade and it would save you from a lot of losses. And if so, you have to be very quick and just put on a short, because usually retail investors would have get trapped here, and it would punish them. And as you can see in the previous example there, that price really did rip to the downside. So that is the video on breakout trading. So in my opinion, it's not exactly my most favorite strategy, because instead of buying support, you're buying resistance, and it's very easy for the price action to just sell off or have it bring a fake out. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to draw demand and supply zones, which has much higher success rate. Now, having said that, breakout trading, it's something that you need to know, you need to understand, because it all depends where the market cycle is. So when it comes to cryptocurrency, when you're in a bull market, it's very hard to get an entry as the price just keeps going up and up and up. So if you got this far in the video, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you got value out of this, please go down, hit the like, hit the subscribe. It's a great and free way to support the channel, and I will see you in the next video.